guys, see, I forgot. Trying to do the channel. I thought about it before, but this is gonna sit in here. So this is gonna be about 5. This is gonna raise it up 5 inches. So 35 inches to get this from up under here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go up 10 inches with this to make sure everything clear. So I got way more than enough room up top, and it should work out just fine. Alright guys, hey, I got the back of this jacked up. I think I measured, this front might be high enough, but I'm going to just take it up a little higher because I'm going to be painting up under here. So the more comfortable that I can get up under there and have room to paint, the better off I'm going to be. So I'm going to jack this up just a little more in the front here, and then I'm going to go and finish up the back. Alright, so I'm going to try to level this body on off back here. Then I got to pull these rears and I'll place the smaller ones, I think, up here. Let me measure this here, because these smaller ones only go up, they only go up 24 inches, guys. Let me see how many inches I got to the frame here. Alright. So I got about 30.5 inches. So, yeah. So I'm going to put the smaller ones right here, guys. And that'll hold this body up, and then that way I can get the bigger ones up under the frame at that point. Now guys, if I was to tell you that I'm not nervous right now, I would be lying, because I got these jacks on pieces of wood, self-made lifts for the jacks. I built them sturdy, guys, but if I was to tell you that I'm not nervous right now, I would be most definitely lying to you. So I'm gonna come up just a little bit. I'm taking my time with this, guys. Telling you, I don't want nothing to slip or move here. So I'm just jacking up a little bit, and then I'm coming back and I'm redoing these jack stands. Now that looks about level think I got more than enough room, but I'm gonna go up a little higher with it, guys. So, all right, guys, like I say, when you're doing this, when you're getting up this high, if you notice that jack stand is tilting there. Now, I always have this problem. On the concrete, I can normally hit them and they'll fall in place. Now, I'm going to try this real quick, but that's scary. I am going to put more another jack stand up under here just in case. But I need to hit that and hopefully it'll slide back. So, all right, guys, so this was tilting more. I had to let it down in the back. This was tilting about 1/8 of an inch more than what it was here. So let me see. Okay. It fell. All right, it fell down in place, but it ain't like on concrete when I hit it. And I have this happen all the time, guys. This ain't something new to me. Like I said, when you jacking up the back or the front, you got to be checking your jack stands and make sure that these ain't tilting. Now, with the 12-ton, I wasn't having this big of a problem with this. That's why I brought the heavy duties, but right now, I want to put the 12 tons up under the body with the thing that I'm going to build to hold the body in place. So I really don't want this body moving at all. That's a long way for this body to fall. And if this body fall, that's the end of all things Buick. I quit. All right, so both sides hit out just fine. I'm thinking that's up high. Like I say, guys, let me get in the camera here. All right, guys, both sides hit back just fine. Like I say, if you think I'm not nervous when I'm doing this, I'm telling you, it's scary. A lift would be 100% better, but man, if you don't, and I normally don't go up this high with the bodies, guys. I never really trust it like that. I never go up this high with the bodies. I normally have the car facing east and west here. This is north and south. The long way of the garage is east and west. So I normally have a body sitting over there where the camera's at, the long way, and I normally pull my frames out from the side. And then it's easy. I don't have to jack it up as high because that back that back frame where the rear end is, that arch, it can slide out from under the wheel well, the rear wheel well. So I don't need it up as high to get it out. But with this, the way I got this frame and everything painted, the engine painted, I don't want to be scratching everything up and I'll be honest, I'm getting a little older. I don't want to be up under there hooking up the transmission and all of that. So I want to have the whole drivetrain in place when I push this back up under here. Now where I got this sitting now, I'm going to be able to pull this frame straight out and go right out the garage door. So I might have to tweak it, twist it a little bit, but the body is way back here. So I should have enough room. If I don't, I'm gonna be upset. I should have measured, I'm not Scotty, but I'm thinking I should be able to get this frame out of here from being in this angle. And you know, I leave this little open space because I'm gonna pull the frame in. It's getting warmer, but I'm gonna pull the frame in and build the frame in here just in case I got any rainy days or whatever. I can just be inside the garage getting that frame built and put back together. So guys, I normally don't go up this high. Like I say, this is scary, guys. So hey, stay tuned. Yeah. All things Buick, always doing something. Alright, so now I gotta go up under here. And I wanna see where the best place to put this frame. Put the body on the frame. Alright, so I see where I want to put it in the front. So what I am going to try to do, alright. Yeah, I see where I want to put it in the front. So I gotta try to get the front of this frame where I need it to be. I'm gonna try to place these jack stands on the front of this frame. Alright, so I'm gonna just jack this up a little bit to move these jack stands up onto this front end. Sorry guys, I'm gonna let both of these down a little bit. Now, I really don't like the way these front end frames are. They're not like the 71s and up, where you have that big old A-arm on the bottom that you can, and the frame here, it's just harder to find somewhere in the front of this to get those mounts, the jack stands to sit. So I'm gonna put them right on the shock housing. I'm gonna let it down slow. I'm not really worried about damaging nothing on this frame, but it's probably got good parts, so I don't want to tear nothing up. Because, you know, save as many parts as you can, guys. These parts are hard to find these days, so I want to just be careful, you know. See that, guys? That's just from like 4 or 5 jacks on the rear jack, so it be pulling the front towards the back. So you gotta watch that, guys. See that? Clearly some space between there. It's alright. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come in here. Now what I could do is jack up. Oh, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just jack up on the front. So I'm gonna set this jack up, and it really me see, I could just jack up on this. Just enough. But, oh, see that whole thing shake? But that's normally what I do, guys, is just hit those jack stands just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to let this back down now. And like I say, these 12-ton jack stands, they don't do, especially the ones I got in the back. These ain't as big as the other ones, but they don't bend and move around as much as these other ones. Alright, so I'm going to go up under here now and just make sure all my jack stands are where they need to be. But I'm going to go up under here now because I ain't got nothing like too much pressure in the back. So what I want to do now, all right. I want to move both of these totally out the way. And I'm telling you, I'm getting my workout in today, guys. All right. I'll just put those up under here. It ain't really gonna do nothing, but all right. So now I gotta slowly let this jack down slowly.